Master Daily Challenge. Are you letting improvements come out of the retrospective, and are you adding them, making them visible in the next sprint? My retros were not very good until I learned about this technique. We have to let the people doing the work also make improvements to how they do the work. They know the work best, they're closest to us, and this is for things they can change. Anything they can't change is going to be escalated through Scrum Masters to whoever who can. But when we allow them in retrospectives or ask them and invite them and encourage them to make a process improvement, no matter how small, we want them to take that process forward and put it in the sprint backlog. Developers are the only ones that get to add to the sprint backlog. They own the sprint backlog. They manage it. Scrum Master makes sure they know this and it gets done. But when you take something from the previous sprint and one of the developers agrees to move it to the next sprint, when you go to sprint planning for the very next sprint, you should see at the top of the sprint backlog, retrospective item right at the top. And then we fill in the rest of the product backlog. I've yet to see stakeholders or leaders at a sprint review get upset with a team for having identified and tried to improve one thing in addition to the rest of the work they committed to that sprint. In fact, I think it adheres them to them because they see the team is truly trying to improve what they do.